Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Vijay, back with another book review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the book called Cross Stitch, which is written by Diana Gabaldon. So this is the first book in the Outlander series, and this is actually called Outlander in other parts of the world. It was released as Cross Stitch in the UK. So Diana Gabaldon is a pretty famous author who's most famed for this Outlander series. She's written about 5 or 6 books in this very same series. And well, I came across this book in a pretty interesting way. A few months ago, I was watching TV and I came across this serial which was called Outlander. And it was pretty interesting, and I decided to watch a few more episodes. And every day I would wait for the episodes, and I was hooked. So I decided to find out more about the serial, and then I got to know that the serial was based on a book. So I decided that I would buy the book and check it out. And I bought this book on Bookchore. The link is down below. So this book is basically revolves around Claire Beauchamp. Claire Beauchamp was actually a field nurse in the Second World War, and she has a lot of knowledge about medicine and is very interested in botany too. So she and her husband, who was also part of the Second World War, they decide to have a second honeymoon because they've lost touch. So they decide to take a honeymoon trip to Scotland, to the Highlands of Scotland. And her husband is actually a historian, so he decides that in Scotland he is also going to find out more about the war, the rebellion that happened between the Scottish and the English. So there, what happens is Claire Beauchamp comes across this very interesting Stonehenge, and you may have heard of Stonehenge. It's actually in the England, but they have another Stonehenge, a small, not so huge henge in Scotland, and this was called Craignedun. And she decides to touch the stone, and she hears lots of buzzing sounds coming from the stone, lots of screams and shouts. So she decides to touch the stone, and what happens after that is quite interesting. And the whole story revolves around how she is transported to another time, and she travels through the stones, and she finds out a lot about the past, and she falls in love with the guy in the past. And well, I really enjoy this book because I am a pretty avid fan of time travel, and this book really got to me. The series got to me because, well, this series doesn't talk about a time traveler going and meeting very special and famous people. They do meet special people, but it talks about them interacting with the people of those times and how they try to avert disasters and about the different complexities of time travel. So this was quite interesting, and I really hope that you guys do read the same series. I really enjoyed the book. It was quite romantic and interesting. And if you enjoyed this book review as much as you did reading this book, be sure to subscribe and like.